What good, family? It's your boy, man, Godly Mind State. Back at you with another one. Thank you for being here. I very much appreciate it. If, if you inclined to, only if you inclined to, like, subscribe, and share my shit. Okay, man. The reason why I do this, and I can't speak for nobody else, but for me personally, the reason why I do this, the reason I come on here and talk my shit, even though I know, only a few people click on these videos, is because I'm pushing, man. I'm pushing. First off, I'm trying to build something here. I'm trying to build a platform here that I can come on and address issues that deal directly with my community and people who look like me. But also, I'm here, man. I'm trying to change the mind frame of my people, man. Now, what got me to this point right here today is I hope that person see this video. I had a interesting conversation with a lady at work today, and basically her stance. You know me, I'm a freedom fighter. It don't matter if I'm at work, if I'm at church, if I'm at Walmart. If an issue come up that I feel like I'm endowed enough to talk about, to speak on, or try to present a case for, then I'm on it, even if wherever it's at. So what the lady ended up telling me at the end or throughout the conversation is, it's a waste of time because this is the way the world is, and this is the way it's gonna be. And so I asked her, I'm like, so if this the way that it been, how long do it supposed to be like this? And how long do you think it's gonna stay like this if nobody stand up and fight, if nobody put it on the line, if nobody sacrifice themselves, sacrifice their life for their movement? Then we looking at another 500 years of the same exact treatment, same exact being a footstool for society. And that's kind of a defeated mind state, man. It's the same. That's the same mind state that we had on the slave field. You understand? And for us to be 150 years removed from slavery, yet my people mind is still entrapped in those same chains. Still these people got the same amount of power over us. And people thinking that that's just the status quo and that's just the way it's gonna be. That's troubling to me, man. That's troubling when if you look at things from a numerical stance, that is strength in numbers and it's strength in solidarity, but there is no solidarity and there is no strength in saying, I'm just gonna accept this. I'm just gonna take this and I hope that they get better. Nah. They're not gonna get better without you putting your foot on their throat like they had their foot on your throat. So we gotta fight, man. It's a constant fight. It's a threat to your well-being, and it's a threat to your kids' well-being if you don't decide to take this fight on. It's like a bully, man. It's like a bully. You and I both know that if you got a bully, or if you ever had a bully in your life, if a bully know that you a free pick and he ain't gonna have no problem with you, he can come take your lunch money and you ain't gonna put up no fight. You ain't gonna whoop his ass. You ain't gonna do nothing but just give it to him and ball up in the corner. He coming back tomorrow. Well, I'm here to say that maybe I ain't big enough and bad enough to beat that bully up. But that fucking bully gonna know you gotta fight to take anything from me. Basically, you gotta kill me to take something from me. Especially when it comes to this situation right here, this situation of pushing my people to empowered position in society, to our rightful position in society. You gonna have to kill me to stop me from talking this shit. That's the only way. And to that sister, whether she see this or not, I'm sure some sisters like that in your life. To that sister, this is not the way that it's gonna be forever. Because you got people like me that's fighting constantly. That they don't have a normal job. They job is to push our people forward. And the message that the black media, I'm speaking of the black media, the message that the black media is pushing out is growing stronger every day. Is like the roots are going into the ground right now. And you all know that the strongest vegetation or the strongest plants, the strongest trees are the trees that have the deepest roots and the strongest roots. So what we doing, we rooting ourselves and we grounding ourselves in morality. We grounding ourselves in real up to date as principles. Not that bullshit, not those standards that we've been living by, not the standard that my mama lived by, not the standard that my grandmama lived by. No, it's 2019, man. And I demand what's mine. And if you don't give it to me, then how the fucking white boy say? Give me liberty or give me death or whatever the fuck. Did he say give me me, give me mine or eliminate me off of this motherfucker? One of them two, but you don't. It's not an option anymore for you to just tell me this is what you get right there, that little bit, and survive off of that. That's dead. That's fucking null and fucking void, bruh. For the simple fact that anything that's worth having is worth bleeding for. Yes, physical blood is worth bleeding for. It's worth dying for. Or else they'll give that shit to you without you putting up a fight. So, it's a harsh stance sometimes. And I don't mean to come off as harsh. I don't mean to come off as I hate any particular person, because I don't. I don't hate Donald Trump. I don't hate motherfucking the Grand Wizard of the KKK, because I know that motherfucker is here for a purpose just like I'm here for a purpose. It just so happened that my purpose is to defeat that motherfucker, but I don't hate him. In any game or whatever you want to, any competition, I should say, any competition, at the end of the fight, you might shake your competitor's hand if he played a good game. No, I'm not shaking the motherfucker's hand. So get that out your mind. I'm not trying to shake their hand. But I respect the game that you play. I gotta respect it in order to understand it enough to come up with my own strategy, to devise my own strategy to beat it. So yeah, I respect that. I respect white supremacy because it's ruling the fucking land. And if I were white, hell, I might be a white supremacist. But I got all this melanin in my motherfucking skin. You see that? And I'm proud of it. And I love it. And I wouldn't change it for shit. I never would change it. I am who I am. And this is who I'm going to be till the day I die. A freedom fighter. Wherever you put me at, I'm going to fight wherever I'm at. I'm going to fight with my 150 subscribers. I'm going to fight. I got 150 subscribers on this shit. 158 to be exact. Shit, that's who I'm fighting with. Some of the people coming in here fucking with me on some real shit. Some of them just trolls coming in fucking with it. But if you see this shit, then you know where the fuck I stand. I'm standing on the beatdowns and the savagery that my ancestors went through, and much respect to my ancestors, much respect to my mama generation and my daddy generation and all the generations. I got respect for y'all, but for this, but I still got to question some of that shit at the same time, because We always been great, but nobody been pushing a message of power. Not nobody. We had the all the people who were pushing powerful messages. They got killed for that. And and when I guess what happened is when you kill it, it's sort of like the mass shooting thing. It's a terror tactic. So if you kill somebody that's talking this type of shit, that kind of make everybody else who talking the same type of shit tense up a little bit. But it's time out for being scared, man. It's like you want to live on your knees or die on your feet, huh? That's the choice you gotta make. Man, woman, and child. You gotta be raising. You gotta be pushing a message of empowerment and a message of strength to your children. Because hey, it might not catch fire. This message might not catch fire in my lifetime, but I think it will. But I know that long as people like me, people like the real new voices of black media, who, yes, I'm gonna name them again, people I fuck with. Professor Black True, Black Authority, is more Boyce Watkins. I can definitely consider Boyce Watkins a tool of empowerment for black people, because even though Boyce Watkins ain't on there talking no black power, rah shit, the power that Boyce is trying to empower his people with is financial stability. So I'd be a fool to sit up and think that Boyce is not a freedom fighter, even though he don't go around saying, hey, I'm a freedom fighter. You got to understand, people play different roles in this. Right now, I'm defining my role right now. I mostly point out a lot of discrepancies in society, but I'm fine with my role until God revealed to me a bigger role. I'm fine with playing this small role. Yes, this message for me, cause sometimes even I might feel defeated. Sometimes I got to go look in the fucking mirror and say, hey man, you know better than goddamn a motherfucking pity party for yourself, cause you know damn well they ain't giving you no pity party. So one pity party equals shit. Two pity parties equal shit. No, I'm tired of shit. It's time to up the standards of what we expect from each other and from ourselves. It's time to be on some real shit, man. It's time to be on some real strong, some real empowering shit, man. It's time to support black businesses. It's time to freeze our motherfucking vote out until they put true tangibles on the table and a true black agenda on the table. Something that affect me directly and not everybody else. Something that's exclusively for me. And when I say me, I mean my people. It's time. It's time right now. It ain't time to talk about it. It's time to put it in action. You've been talking about everything when it went up. I seen a fucking panel, bullshit ass panel. They talking about making a plan to have a discussion to whether they want to discuss. Do you follow me? Listen, they making a plan to maybe have a fucking discussion to discuss if they want to discuss if they gonna give us a motherfucking reparation. These black people, these the token Negroes, and you can check out my series on token Negroes, which is I got some new candidates, and it's time to upload some new candidates. But like, bro, like I seen a brother yesterday on YouTube, man, and I made a video and I even uploaded the video because he was acting the video that it was such a token stance that he took, and it was surprising to me because I'm actually subscribed to the brother, and he ain't necessarily no black power brother by a long shot, but I never just thought of him as just taking shots at black people for having strong stances on anything. But that was surprising to me that he did that. But like I said, I even made a video about that because it's time out for anything that's derogatory toward the empowerment of my people. It's time out for that. And who the fuck am I? But if I can't buddy on that bullshit again, I'm gonna upload that video that I uploaded the video, even got a few views on, but I took it down because I felt like I was being a little bit it might not be my role to call out another black man. But if I see him do that again, I'm gonna put that video out. But it's time, man. It's time for the empowerment of my people, man. And that's something that, like I said, I feel strongly about. It's something that it's a fight that I'm gonna take with me to my grave until I see my people on it at least an even playing field. Then maybe I can be quiet about it. But up until then, man, this is where we stand with this shit. Okay? So, man, I'm not gonna carry on any further, man. If you made it this far, I very much appreciate it. You apparently are on some shit that, and you understand what the fuck I'm trying to get across. So, thank you for your time, man. Like, subscribe, share my videos. I'll get back at you soon, man.